Hello everyone and welcome to Mod of the Week, where today it's all about my social circle. Yes, we're going to examine why I'm so cripplingly lonely. I do often wonder how often when I do wonder how often I'm not doing a great start. I'll admit, I'm not doing a great start. Even the sentence doing a great start is, ironically, not doing a great start. But I really hope that, like, Daddy never walks past my office when I'm like, I'm just so alone. And she's like, so they're like, excuse me? Like, what's going on? I'm hoping that occurrence never happens. I never have to explain that secretly I lost the ability to love when I was 3 in a horrible accident. I had my love orb removed and transferred to a syringe that I'm waiting to inject an innocent animal and watch it go crazy. God, that would be cool if you could have actually certain factors of your life extracted into pure syringe form and then injected back when you were ready for them. Like, what if you were like, this year I want to be incapable of being angry. Well, you know, next year I'll definitely get my anger back, but I want to have an anger-free year. You know, I want to cleanse myself of anger. That could be pretty damn awesome. So, social circle then. It is the trinket that I have, so let me put it down. And without it, Incubus follows its normal behavior. But even though it's a trinket, it's absolutely fantastic, because once we pick it up, which we will do soon. Nope, I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying. There we go. With it, all of the followers that normally trail after you instead rotate round you, and it's such a subtle difference, right? It's something that you're like, that shouldn't really change anything, but you'll find as we go through this, it really does. See, we're going to be gaining a few more incubi, as we go through this lovely bit of greediness. Yes, we are. We're going to be gaining them, and it's going to be fantastic. Am I the only one seeing this? But every now and then, do I suddenly run super quickly and end up being... Is the game just speeding up every now and then? I am so confused. It really genuinely looks like that's what's happening. And look, there, it just happened again. Why is this occurring? What is going on? Why is this happening? I'm so confused. Oh my god, alright, I'm gonna go on an investigation trip. Alright, I'm gonna go on an investigation trip, and it's going to be amazing. You have no idea. It's gonna be the most investigating. No, I'm not gonna explain what that's for, but you should be able to work it out. I think I might have fixed my accidental time traveling. God, that would be an awful medical condition. Doctor, I keep randomly bursting forward through time, and I can't stop it. One moment I'm watching, and I'm out the doctor's. Damn it, I freaking fast-forwarded through my goddamn doctor set. Now I've got to go back and just... What is happening? Alright, no, it's not what I thought it was. I have no idea how to fix this, and... Oh my god. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to put Judgment there. We're going to use our bomb, try and get some lovely extra gold, and yeah, that worked out pretty well, because now we can get ourselves the wire coat hanger of truth. Seriously, nothing is truer than a wire coat hanger used to... I'm not going to go into it, actually. I think that's probably for the best, I would say. I have no idea why my game is... maybe. No, we're good. We're good. I don't understand. I really don't. I just don't know. We got a lot of bosses going on. Whoa! I mean, I will say it's definitely making it more intense to play when I've got to be aware of the fact that just randomly every now and then I'm going to burst forward at maximum speed. Oh my god. Okay, I think I need to figure this out, but for now I need to survive this bout before I end up being in a rout. I don't want to have to be as slippery as a trout that's been freshly oiled by my mate Grout. Yes, we call him Grout. Don't Don't judge me. I wanted to sing a song that rhymed, and, you know, I think I have every right to do that as a person. At least I don't have to adjust my voice to it, so it's not like every now and then I have something there, and then I have to catch up with my sentences, and then I suddenly went to the everything started becoming fast. Actually, that was just a real big failure on my part. Can I get a battery? Was there even a re-roll going on here? I think for the sake of not dying, I need to skip out on the devil deal in this particular one, and I am going to hopefully be back soon with less random time traveling in my future. Get out in my future, that's where it would be less random time in my... God damn it, I just slapped into a needle, really. Oh, and Jet, you fell over and... Oh, I just got my anger back. I believe we are good. And look, the demons have been breeding. Yes, I realized there was only one. Shut up, okay? He clearly bred with himself, alright? I don't know if it was wholemeal or not. Bred with himself. Yeah. So my new house is going really good. Thanks for asking. And I've been having a few... air quotes, interesting situations. Obviously, when you move house, no matter how much you obviously wanted to, you still got to get used to. And by the way, you're already starting to see why I love this so much, because you start to get a really fantastic tier formation with everything that's happening. Oh, I'll take myself some pop. Look at that. Fantastic. This is the first time we're getting it in an actual run. I mean, yes, granted, it definitely isn't the purest run, but it's still a pretty pure run. So I'm liking this. I am liking this a lot. I'm considering... I'm gonna do it because I am a coward and a knave. So yeah, my new house is good and all, but now I have one of those door setups whereby the main door is not the door people use. You know when that happens, right? When you, surely someone does, right? When you use the side door instead of the front door for whatever reason. Well, I got this house and realized when I got here, I should say, that I don't have any keys that work with the front door. The previous people that were here have no keys that work with the front door. The front door is apparently an unopenable enigma that must forever remain closed. Which I'm like, okay, I kind of don't want that. I'm going to get some keys made for it, which is good. But it doesn't mean in the meantime I've got to use the side door, which means going through like a gate, walking a little bit, and then it's there. Obviously, I don't mind doing this, but it does mean that when people come to visit or when the postman is there, I have to do the finger communication challenge. And it's, oh, I'm just going to accept this. Like, there was no getting away from that, was there? There was absolutely no getting away from it. It was happening, and I just had to accept it. I had to absolutely accept it. Do I re-roll this? I'm going to re-roll this, and I... think that it was good. I still... I'm gonna take a risk, okay? And it will pay off! I mean... can't really take that. Normally that would be really good, but then it would also defeat the entire point of what it is we are doing here. So, let's go ahead and fight ourselves some bosses. I do like these giant red pulsating eyeballs though, and how often do you get to say lovely fuzzy sentences like that? Oh. So yeah, I have to do the hand communication challenge, which is I hear someone knock on the front door and I'm like, okay, here we go. So I go into the lounge, I lean into the sort of curved out window, the bay window, you know how they are, right? And I have to tap on the glass, right, and try and get the attention of this person. This stage, sometimes easy, sometimes difficult, it's only step one in this little mini game, this little quick time event. So I got to tap on the glass with the right volume, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to be there just absolutely on the glass, I don't want to be punching through it, but, you can't be too soft, otherwise they're not going to look, and even if they do, now they think you've got a limp glass tapping hand, and you don't want anyone to think you have a limp glass tapping hand. That's just, it's not what you want from life. So you've got to give it the right amount of strength, a good amount of to really get through that glass and transfer the vibrations through the air through the person's ear. Normally I achieve that, and that's all cool. Do I want anything else from... this floor. I left my D6 behind, for I am a foolish mortal. But this foolish mortal has a plan that will sort out this situation, and I will be damned no mortal. No? Okay. By the power of me. Alright, so we got ourselves some extra lovely circle shenanigans. Aw, yeah, look at it go. Ooh, a screw! Just what I was looking for. Extra tears is fantastic. So I've got the person's attention tapping on the glass. Then they look at me, and now I'm this sideways almost... I don't know why I went a little bit French when I saw that. I love friendship. Friendship. And a 2 of diamonds, which is actually pretty good too. Let's get a good look at this floor with my many eyeballs. So I've got their attention, and now they're looking at this Scooby-Doo-esque leaning round a corner figure, and I'm like, zoinks, what am I doing next? Okay, and I have to start pointing, right? So I'm just there like finger gesture pointing in a sort of curved round motion, and they're looking at me, and they initially point to themselves. You know, the mailmen, you know, they're a rare creature. You got to treat them right. And they're pointing themselves, and I'm like, no, shake head, no, you gotta go round, you know, mouthing the word, really exclaiming it as I'm moving my fingers in a circular pointing round the side. And I look like I've leant round the window and had a stroke. As they're looking at me, you know, I'm not great at this game. I didn't say I was great at this game. I just said it's something I've got to play, all right? And don't hate the player, hate the rest of the expression. And he eventually gets it, and that's cool and all. That is cool and all. And he goes round and he starts looking for the side door, and I unlock it and I step outside and go, behind you, which I didn't realize what that sounded like at the time, which is to say a little bit creepy, because he'd gone past it, because you can quite miss it, and he's now trapped in my garden. Now I got my package and moved on, but it's always that moment where I've got to start trying to flail my fingers around the window and hopefully try and make the go to the side door gesture, which is, it's not a universal gesture, it's really not. Saying that, I was hearing a knock on the door the other day, and went towards it to see a mailman at the front door, and then when I got there, just as I was walking up to it, he started walking away. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch, you do not walk away from me when I need that package, please, sir. And I rush to the door, and I knock on it, and I'm like, please hear it and come back. And I swear to God, he looked over his shoulder, but he kept walking, that snake. And then I ran to the lounge, which was a little bit closer, and I knocked on the glass as hard as I could, going well above normal glass hitting threshold that we previously did discuss. And he doesn't even react, so I'm like, no, sir. Not today. Not today. Remember that the front door is not openable, so I rush to the side door, and here comes the second catch that I'm still getting used to in this house. The side door is 2 doors. It's the first time ever I've experienced this, but there is first door, you open that, then there is a second gate-like door attached to the door for double door defense, which I guess is fine if you really need that double door defense, if you're worried about people getting through double doors, that's whatever. But it does mean that I have to then quickly, speedily get through these doors. So I unlock the first one, and the thing is, the keys that I got for this house, there's like 50 keys on them, so I'm still not completely sure what each of them do. So I'm like, it's like I'm being chased by zombies, and I'm desperately trying to unlock a door, and I've only got seconds before they catch up and eat me. That's kind of the pressure that I felt. I'm rotating through trees, trying to remember. Yes, through trees. I am rotating through trees, trying to get the right one to open this door as I take obscene amounts of damage here, and I eventually managed to get the first door open, quickly whip to the next key because I remembered that one, and then I unlock that gate, but by this time he is long gone, and I am not wearing any socks or shoes because I I like to let my feet breathe, okay? And if you have a problem with that, you have a problem with me. Why do I only have 22 money? I feel like I should have more than 22 money after all of that. I really kind of do. Let's re-roll this. Ooh. Oh, Monstrose alone could be fun with this. Oh. Oh, it's actually too much for the game. Oh, that's great. So many, just a huge T-explosion. That is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So I'm there running up the street with like, ow, 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 trying to find this goddamn mailman who's already got to the end of my road and turned either left or right. And I get to the end, I look left, I look right, I don't see him. I don't see where he's gone. And I'm like, ah, he got away. The bastard. Ah, no. And I have to just sadly, painfully barefoot my way back to the house, spend ages locking both doors again, and then returning to my sad, sad business. It was really quite a traumatic experience I've had with doors and windows so far, but that's life. That's what all the people say. Opening doors in May, locking them in April. And I've been a door unlocker, a door locker, a window tapper, and a king. And I know one thing. I need the next floor. Well, I still want to use it too. I just don't know when the best. I'm just going to use it because I want to buy Binky. We want extra tears back, you know, and now we get to look like an angry baby ghost. And there's just something really satisfying about looking like an angry baby ghost, because we're really contrasting, right? We're an angry blue white one in the middle surrounded by a circle of black ones. And that way we... You know what I'm saying, okay? I don't want to hear it, all right? You know what I'm saying. I'll take that, because having the extra bombs here. Sorry, Steven, this is an Incubus circle only. As you can tell by the extra incubi and vroom. That's great. That is absolutely fantastic. Don't worry, I am going to lab this a little bit at the end, because I have found an absolutely fabulous way to use this. Like, it is... Oh, it is good. It is so, so very good. So for now, let's have a little go. It's just a storm of the eyes. Oh, it's so amazing. I'm so happy we happened to find some really cool ways of using a circle of incubi. I gotta imagine Mum's knife. You would just straight up have a ring of sharp blades, wouldn't you? In fact, this would probably be an actual... Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I've just realized something. If we had Mum's knife, right, and then we also had the familiar... Well, I wonder, actually, does Guardian Angel make your familiars rotate faster with this? Like, does it affect them now that they're technically also rotating? Because if so, right, that means with Mum's knife, you could actually have a proper Beyblade. Oh, that is really... Oh, that is good to think about. That is really, really good to think about. Oh my god. Alright, let's re-roll. Let's see what we can acquire from this. I'll take that. Save us a little bit of trouble on future floors, just in case. Well, I'll get this 2 of diamonds. This 2 of diamonds, though. It's an ace of hearts, which we don't really need, but that's okay. What else have you got? Lump of coal. I'll take lump of coal, because it should, in theory... interact with what we have fairly well, right? Like, should they just grow? Yeah, they just grow while they hang in the air. That looks so good. What an awesome green run. Like, even without the incubuses, this would have been a really fantastic run, and that is just amazing. But I love this trinket. It's just so so well designed. It really is, and I love that. Such a subtle little effect, but a really cool and worthy addition to the game. Like, there's nothing better. There is absolutely nothing better. That is just fantastic. It's elegant in its simplicity, but excellent in its execution, and that is just wonderful. Oh, we don't have a machine on this floor. That's really sad. But we can blow up these two, hopefully get ourselves some D6 rerolls and get at least a little something from this. That should be good. I didn't actually mean to buy that, but I guess now we bought that and I have to accept that fact, you know? I have to accept that fact. Yes, walk through all of my floating grow eyes. Oh, this is giving me so many Synergy Lab ideas. You have no idea. Well, you do have an idea, because I just told you and therefore gave you some sort of an idea. So, in reality, I am a filthy liar. Well, I guess it's not lying, right? If you're just really stupid, so you say stupid things, does that make you a liar? Or does that just make you really stupid so you say stupid things, you know? Where is the line drawn? Where is the fine line? That is the question. And that makes me think of a fine liner. I haven't used a fine liner in years. I don't know if you even know what they are, but they're great for drawing good, solid, thick black lines on things. You know, like people's faces when they're not aware. That's one of the things that they're really good for. Alright, Ghost, come on, pop up in the eyeballs. Oh, I think they did pop up in the eyeballs. Kind of, I think. Alright, well, we got the devil deal. I am hoping for something good within its depths, but we will not know till we get there. God, they are some sizable eyes. It actually looks quite freaky at that size, the sprite that they are. It really does. Okay, goodbye to you. And just a little bit of damage. I mean, obviously a little bit of damage is good, but I think everyone was hoping for something ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we'll get caffeine pill, we'll get Mum's key, we'll get some PJs, we'll get some 8-ball, we'll get some toothpicks. Why is everything 7? I mean, I'm happy, right? We got a load of extra items. But why was everything 7? This will be a mystery that we will never solve. My army is complete. Yes, indeed. You cannot stop me, Ultra Greed. Here, have a Wheel of Fortune, just so you know that I really don't care. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't think... Yeah, all of them aren't firing because there's too many. We've actually reached a point where we have critical mass. Good old critical mass. That could actually be a name, right? First name critical, last name mass. I could see that happening. Alright, let's get that there. Get that. You know, I just... Boom! Look, I couldn't resist. I needed to see it. I absolutely did. Sadly, they're not spinning faster, but also, this is pretty cool. This, like, look, the perfect circle of knives going forward. Also, right, presumably... Let's Beyblade. Oh, this is what we needed. This is amazing. Look at it go. Oh, this is fantastic. That pure circle of knife going forward. The burst out and then just the circle. That is amazing. Oh, this is like the strongest orbital ring you have ever seen. I don't even care. I am just going to stab the ever-loving crap out of him. Oh, just a little bit forward. Move my stab circle. Alright, I'm happy I did this. I'm happy I got to experience this against Ultra Greed. Come at me, zombies! They're just walking into the grinder. If only I could do this at slightly faster speeds, that would be amazing. I wonder how much damage we're going to do to old extra Goldie Greedy here. Wow, actually quite a lot. That is not bad. Careful. There we go. More stab. More stab. Few little extra explosions there. Few little extra explosions here. You know, just a daddy little adorable little cute explosion. When a mummy explosion and a daddy explosion love each other very much, they die. Alright, which is something Golden Greed's going to be doing very soon. But think of the implications of this trinket, right, in a normal, run. So, you get a fair amount of followers, and a lot of the time, them trailing behind you isn't actually that good. I do wonder how this interacts with the king follower. Does it override it? Well, I mean, one will just override the other, right? Like, it totally will. So, it's probably not something too much to consider, but still, that was awesome. Let's lab this thing. Okie dokie, so here we are grabbing the lovely social circle, and the one I want to show you, well, I mean, you'll see. Let's grab a load of incubi, really fill out our, social circle. Come on, whenever you are ready. And then we're going to, I'll get a couple more. Yeah, we'll have one more. One more for the road, You just can't quite have enough. And then we're going to get over here. We're going to have a little bit of extra trinketness. Then we're going to grab ourselves some Ganser, finally hopping on over here, and because right now, I mean, I love this, right? It's just rings of tears, which is a really nice effect that it creates. And then if we have this, just an absolute wall of them, but obviously that's a few too many tears. But we can do some cool stuff, like ending up with tiny planet, which makes this just really nice swirly pattern around us. Is that not fantastic? But my favoritist use for this so far is brimstone. Look at that. Is that not awesome? I like to call this the jellyfish, You got this wonderful floaty top and all the tendrils dropping down. It's just really, really cool. And then if you add anti-gravity to it, and you can start having a beam that's just a single beam, but it's like following at the opposite side, and that's really, really cool. Is that not freaking awesome? Like, come on, a trinket that can achieve that effect? Yeah, that is what I want in my life. But for now, we're going to get mysterious liquid. We're going to go over here and then grab a load of angelic prisms. Turn down for what? No. We're going to turn down the lights. And then I love that we can have both these rotating round as well as the incubi. Okay, there we go. Looking good. And is that not awesome? Come on, that's pretty damn cool. So there you go, guys. That is the social circle trinket. A lot of fun with a ridiculous amount of potential to say it's a trinket. Like, you very rarely get a trinket that lets you do some really cool stuff. And this one, yeah, this is there. Alright, guys, my name has been Rage. Like you enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. I will see you next time. Goodbye.